Challenge, we got a banger for you because what I'm about to show you is absolutely unbelievable. We're talking about the method to farm legendary gear that can go up to 25 per hour. Yes, not per day, not per week, 25 legendary gear per hour. And if you are even more efficient or more lucky than I was, you can get this even higher. So before we even go into the method, please do me a small favor, drop that like and the subscribe button because it tells me and my wife that you guys want to see more and you are enjoying the content. So let's go into the method and how we actually found this out. So yesterday on my live stream, you know, my dear legends actually made me go back to Barb, and I got to the same situation that many of you, like you actually changes the classes and then you're not gonna have the new ancestors for the difficulty that you're on. But after I tested this for 1 hour, you can see here 1 hour, you see me actually identifying 25 new legendary gear. And this is insane. I never seen like anything like this. And to a point that you guys are gonna see here that I got one of the new Inferno 8 ancestors, and that's the whole goal. The goal it is, if you just farm this method, you actually can go and get like these new ancestors very quickly. Or even if you are actually just changing classes, a lot of people complain that they want to change to the new class, but well, then you know they don't have enough ancestors, and that's a big problem because once you change to the new class, the old ancestors that you farm, for example, on the Barb, they do not carry over to, for example, the Druid. That's the way this game works, so you're gonna have to always refarm the ancestors. So imagine if now I change to the druids and I don't have any ancestors, I'm gonna be very weak. My mastery level on the ancestors transfer NPC, it is actually at mastery 1, so pretty much you're not gonna do like a lot of damage because of this mastery thing. But this method, you don't even need to have a really well-built account. As long as you are in Hell 2, which you're probably gonna reach that with just a few hours into the game, you're gonna be able to do it. So thanks to my big boy eyeballs that came on the chat and he shared this with us. It is absolutely insane. And you might look, oh, he's just gonna talk about the Lassal. No, this is not the Lassal, because this boss, he actually got nerfed. This does not work anymore. This was the old method, but this method, not only he actually got nerfed to a point that now even if you come here and you kill it 1000 times, the demonic portal does not appear. But also in the past, even if appeared the demonic portal, you actually had then a small chance to actually the Timeworn Chests to drop a legendary gear. And this is the part that we actually found out the new method, and it is completely crazy. So if you go to the demonic portal and you click on the Hell 2 difficulty, and then you go here into the Yamnal of the Deluge, this boss, it is actually spammable, so it is really easy. There's only like here one cutscene which you can short it up, and after that you killed it and you're gonna have a higher chance of actually getting these demonic portals. So if we go here into my live stream where I was just spamming this, you're gonna get to a point that you're gonna start killing this boss and it's gonna spawn what we call the demonic portal. So it is a red portal. Oh, there it is, right? And then once you click on it, you can be really fast. All you need to kill is like these mini bosses. They are like very weak, and then after that it's gonna drop a Timeworn chest, this chest right here, and this actually is gonna have a 100% chance of dropping the legendary gear. And this is like the game-changing part, is that in the past they nerfed this to be just 50%, but on this method, on this boss, and maybe Blizzard's gonna nerf this, I don't think so, but they shouldn't, because like it is kind of annoying to farm like these new ancestors, and they should actually have a method for new players or even like very busy players to actually just spam it like this for the 1 or 2 hours and get a bunch of legendaries, a bunch of loyalty points, and like that they actually gonna be able to farm by a lot. So this is the way I was doing it, and I actually found a crazy way to make this even more efficient, because I'm gonna show you a normal run, how people usually do, and this I didn't test in the mobile, but I know it works on the PC. So normal people go here, this is a normal run, you enter, and then once you enter, you're gonna run, and you're gonna put your sprints, and then you're gonna skip this, and then you're gonna just do some damage, and boom, is dead. So this takes you what, 10 seconds? Okay, now I'm gonna teach you the fastest way and the interactions that I found out on the PC to speed it up this even higher. So once you have the leave portal, you're gonna click on it, So E is the key binding for my interaction button. Maybe you have another interact button, but if I click on E, it's gonna interact with it, and once I'm gonna leave, I'm gonna be on the loading. And while you are in the loading, I want you to spam the interact button. So whenever you spam the interact button, immediately it's gonna open, it's gonna interact here with the demonic portal. So while you are in the loading, you are already interacting with this, and then you want to keep spamming with your cursor here on the enter. So I'm just gonna exemplify how to do this. So we go here, we kill the boss, and like this, gonna see how fast it's gonna be. You're gonna interact, you're gonna leave, and now I'm pressing interact and I'm pressing E, and instantly I'm gonna go in. So you see the difference? Like this, it is crazy fast. You can go in and out, and you avoid to being like in this, you know, simulator. Now, let me show you another way. The same logic that applies while you are during the loading and you click in the interact. You can also use your dash skills. So, for example, on the Barbarian, I am using the leap. So, while I'm gonna be on the loading to go inside the raid, I'm gonna keep spamming my leap. And like that, whenever I go and I spawn inside the raid, I'm already gonna be up front. So, let's go for this. This actually can work with anything, with the dashes, with the teleports, anything that your class has. You can even go like with 3 dashes, it doesn't really matter. I have 3 dashes, and I have here, of course, the leap with a falternut, which is gonna increase one of the charge, and the other one, it is the main hand here for the leap to create that AoE. So, let's see how this is gonna be super fast. So, I'm gonna click on interact. I'm gonna interact during the loading with the portal. I'm gonna enter instantly. I'm gonna spam my leap, and I'm gonna start way up front. So look at the speed now. I'm gonna go here, gonna enter immediately, and now I'm spamming here in the top corner the leap, and I'm already on the cutscene, and I'm gonna kill the boss. You guys saw how fast this is? And this is what I was doing. If you do this all the time, you're gonna be able to be like so much faster and just spam this boss like at an incredible speed. And once you actually do this many times, you're gonna be able to like do this like in a very mechanic way that you're not even gonna think about it, okay? All you need to do is also press the space. Also press the space here very fast, so you are on that cutscene. And once you just keep spamming these multiple times, don't get encouraged, because like sometimes there's like, you know, in a 1 hour there's times that you're not gonna be able to actually go and get by a lot. But I can tell you that you will actually have like crazy results, as you see here, that in a 1 hour you're gonna be able to get like these portals like spawning time after time. There was a time that I think I even got like 3 portals in a row, which was absolutely crazy, and I just loved it. So this is the method. I hope that you guys enjoyed it, because it can actually be like game changing. I'm probably gonna go also on a live stream, and I'm gonna try to break my own record of 25. I want to try to reach to 40 legendary items per hour. So if you guys want to come by my live stream, usually I stream at 4 p.m. GMT time in Europe. So hit that like and the subscribe button, type cheese in the comments, and I'll see you guys on the live stream. Peace.